They're getting They're a bunch of idiots getting drunk, talking about conspiracy theories. There's really not much more to it than that. You're listening to Drunk Theory.
Welcome to Drunk Theory. I'm Matthew.
I'm Kelly.
I'm Ryan.
I'm Kara. And today we're talking about...
You told me to do it and then you fucking cut me off the rest of it. Whatever. What are we talking about? Kara, since you are so intent on...
You paused for what I felt was too long.
It was like 0.2 seconds.
Today we're talking about presidential conspiracies.
Right.
Kelly, what are we drinking?
We are drinking the Dick Jr. Ounce and a half of vermouth, ounce and a half of gin, ounce and a half of apricot nectar, and about a half ounce of lime juice. So that...
You mix it all together and you get 4 ounces of bullshit.
Alright, so who wants to go first for these presidential conspiracies?
Definitely not me.
Ryan, what you got?
Oh, I guess to go first.
I mean, you don't have to.
I mean, we're asking who wants to go first.
Yeah.
Fire in the hole. Who's going?
Ryan's gonna go first.
Ryan's going first.
I'll be over here.
I was just flipping pages, but all right.
Do it.
Just make it
Do it.
make it sound like you got notes and flip a bunch of pages over.
I just flip some pages. If I
Shit. I got like 8 pages of notes over.
Look at all these notes.
Oh, my notes are for the last one. Hold on.
Well,
Everything else is
Well,
up here.
well,
Kelly,
go
you got
ahead.
something for
Yeah, go
president?
ahead.
I do. I've got Reagan and the Iran-Contra scandal. So, a lot of people don't know that the Iran-Contra is actually 2 separate scandals that... I see you already have questions.
Well, I mean, I'm just going to put it out there. Everybody knows that I'm the dumb one. So, are you saying... say it again?
Iran-Contra.
Is that the same as Iran?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. So, the Iran...
I didn't even know what part of the world you were talking
But how far did you run?
So far away.
I'm glad you got that.
Did you run all night and day? Wow.
Alright.
You couldn't get away?
I couldn't
Oh.
get away.
I feel like Kelly just missed the opportunity to keep that going so bad.
She did.
Oh my god. That was fucking great.
Alright.
Alright, go ahead.
We're back to the Iran-Contra.
Iran-Contra. Alright. So the Iran-Contra, that was actually 2 separate scandals. And a lot of people don't know that. Like, it kind of gets jumbled into one because the money got jumbled into one. So, in Iran, so the thing that happened is that under Carter, under President Carter,
Jimmy Carter.
yes, under Jimmy
Jerry
Carter.
Carter.
Was that a guy?
No.
Oh.
You can't sidetrack her.
I know.
I know, I mean, you don't fuck me up so bad.
We're Jimmy Carter and
Alright.
the Iran-Contra.
The Mujahideen. That's a real thing.
Probably.
Did you get lost on your page?
Alright,
You don't know what line you're on?
alright. So, Jimmy Carter had the arms embargo on Iran. So, anyway, alright. Ronald Reagan takes office, 1981. He's coming in under Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter is saying, Iran is bad, you know, they're fucking selling arms to terrorists.
We did that, don't we?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
not before this.
Yeah, we
But
did.
after. so yeah. So at the point where Reagan comes in. He's like, "Yeah, I'm on board. Iran is bad. We're not dealing with Iran. We're not doing any of this shit."
And then.
And then. Sweet!
This is just going to be a whole episode of music quotes and movie quotes.
What does mine say?
Alright.
I love that movie so much.
Y'all just had to
Stoner bashing time.
We're listening.
Sorry.
You just ignore us.
We promise I'm listening.
It'll
We
be
are
great if
listening.
you just ignore us and you do your shit in the
Yeah.
background.
Alright. I'm gonna fucking
What?
start over.
We're just gonna have to
because
have a whole
I don't even
episode
fucking
with
know
nothing but
what's
outtakes.
happening right now. So I'm gonna start.
Oh, please don't do that. You already got lost twice.
Well,
Okay, so here's what's up. It's the Iran Contra, and people thought it was weird because I thought it's two, but really it was one because of the money, and the money was two, and then the money was one, and then there was Jimmy Carter, and then go.
You left out selling guns
That's all the guns.
to terrorists.
Terrorists.
yes, yeah.
So that's like a whole page of your notes. What's next?
And then.
Fuck. I hate all of you.
Why?
Just keep going. Pretend like we're not even here.
I'm gonna just do my notes like I had my notes.
I know your notes.
But you've already tried to do your notes like you have your
Hold on,
notes.
she's gonna know that. She's gonna know. We can't fuck this one up, y'all. We need
Oh, we
to.
done did. We done.
I'm posting
Oh,
everybody this.
We're
For real, there is no way.
we're gonna have to, even if this is
We're
just.
posting
Alright.
2 episodes.
Alright.
Y'all
Alright.
make
We're
your
going.
decision.
It might not be presidents, but we're gonna have something
We're
done.
doing 2 episodes. I don't give a shit.
Beat the shit. I'm about to kill everyone in this house. I hate all of you right
Ryan
now.
or Matt,
I
are
want
either
you
one of
all
y'all
to
ready
die.
to go?
I'm gonna pour a shot. You bullshit for 2 or 3 minutes, and I'm gonna go on a rant about Woodrow Wilson.
Hey,
Woodrow Wilson was the biggest piece of shit in the history of this
Hey.
country. And I'm
Fuck
gonna
that
tell y'all
guy.
why.
Okay. I didn't do any research. I'd said that I was going to do Bill Clinton, and that was everybody was super excited about it. Except for then, I didn't do it. So I did find a whole website that's nothing but Bill Clinton jokes. Y'all ready?
Let's do it.
Do those for days.
Why does Bill Clinton wear underwear?
I have no idea.
To keep his ankles warm.
That's actually a good
Hold
one.
on, this is my favorite one. Why did Bill Clinton name his dog Buddy?
What?
Because he couldn't bear saying "cum spot."
That's so nasty.
What's the difference between Bill and his dog Buddy?
What?
Buddy can lick his own dick.
Nasty.
What does Monica's mouth and a Coke
Thank you.
machine have in common?
What?
Insert Bill here.
That one's good too. Those are fucking gold.
I feel like Bill and Monica are both Coke machines, if you know what I mean. Right? I mean, I feel like they are.
Arkansas is very proud of Mr. Clinton. All these women confessing to having sex with Bill Clinton, and none of them are his sister.
Alright.
What's the difference between Monica and the chronically unemployed?
What?
Monica will, on occasion, do a lick of work. I feel like we need to shout out JDUNMAN. I want to say J Dunman, but that might be wrong. .com for his Clinton jokes website.
We
I don't know
probably.
how old this is, but it's my favorite shit.
Alright.
Jeff Dunham?
No,
The puppet guy?
It's Dunman.
I know how you said it. I know I was joking. Yeah.
You had me questioning that. I was like, wait a minute, is this the puppet guy?
That would be great.
If we're ready to start.
We've been waiting on you.
No, we're waiting on Ryan to do shots.
Oh, yeah, I'm doing a shot.
Shut.
Fuck Woodrow Wilson.
Yeah, that's right. He was about to tell us why I got
So,
Yeah, I forgot about that.
yeah.
Stevie bastard.
Yeah, so, we had a big fucking light bulb. I didn't like
That's
that.
when them lights that make
I
you
like that.
spontaneously.
Yeah, this is a spontaneous
You
combustion
better
light. I'm gonna go over here.
back
All
up.
So like 1907-ish, we had a bunch of banks around the country, and all the banks were like, you can write a check, but we're not going to cash that bank's check. And so a whole bunch of banks just went insolvent because nobody would cash their fucking checks because they felt like, no, we ain't got to do that. Fuck y'all. And then a whole bunch of banks started doing just wild speculation, unregulated speculation, which means they can just bet on whatever bullshit they want. They can bet all your money on whatever stocks and do whatever they want. And if they lose, they got fucking bailed out already in the early 1900s. I don't even know about this. To the tune of like above 50 or 60 billion dollars in like 1913 or some crazy shit. So they convinced this dumbass Woodrow Wilson, who's never done anything other than like he's been at Princeton. He was like the head of Princeton or Harvard or some shit. I can't remember which college, but it was a good one. But he's never been any sort of leader at all. And they were like, hey, you should come do this. Because they knew they could influence him and do whatever he fucking wanted. They got him in there and started the Federal Reserve. Because we need an outside company to control all the money going in and out of the United States because that's a good idea. And that started completely stopping all the banks from all this wild speculation because they haven't gone out of business since then. It definitely stopped the Great Depression, which happened 15 years later or even less. It definitely stopped all the bullshit like, cryptocurrency. People steal $30 million because there's nothing. Just fuck him, fuck the Federal Reserve, fuck fiat currency, fuck all of it. The gold standard is where we should be. Going off the gold standard was the worst thing anybody's ever done. Right after NAFTA.
Is that where Fort Knox is where all our gold is?
Yeah, that's what people think, but nobody knows where it is.
Well, I was about to say that. Who says who? Y'all telling me that this whole country. United States is a country, right?
Yes.
Okay. Y'all telling me that this whole country, every bit of money that we got is locked up in some shack in the middle of the desert with some fucking 18-year-old army guy just like...
No.
No, because our money isn't backed by the gold anymore. It's backed by...
Then what happened to all the gold that used to be in Fort Knox that I learned about when I was in school? Or were they fucking me over the whole time?
They were fucking you over
Was
the whole
there
time.
never gold at Fort Knox?
I'm sure there was at some point in history, but... Not anymore. Not any sizable amount.
I swear to God, my whole school up until the end of high school, I have like maybe 5 things that I remember, and Fort Knox holding all the gold is one of them. Y'all tell me that was bullshit?
Nah, Fort Knox has gold, and I think
But the
gold doesn't matter anymore.
Where are all the Doji coins stored at?
on the internet.
Yeah. Like, people care more about the Doji coins than the gold.
And I realize that I'm saying it wrong. Please don't message us. I will.
You're saying what wrong?
Doji
No,
coin.
Doji coin is right. Doji
No,
is Japanese
it's
for
Doge. They've already come out and bitched at a bunch of people.
Are you serious?
Yeah, especially
That's what I've been saying the whole time.
Doge. No, it's Doji coin. Fuck y'all. I don't give a shit. I know it's wrong, but that's what
I've been saying Doge the whole time.
That's gross. I don't even like the way that sounds. I would never have bought it if somebody told me it was called Doge. When they told me it was Doji, like, the G makes it cute, and that's why I bought it. That's it. You're just mad at Woodrow Wilson?
No, I think the federal... it was about the Federal Reserve System and our money being worth nothing, inflation being super sky high, and they say, oh, you shouldn't use cryptocurrency because it's not backed by anything. Okay, what's the dollar backed by? Okay.
Nothing.
This is funny. This is the Watergate thing, and I hate to be the asshole to say this. I hear Watergate all the time.
I know a little bit about
Watergate
it.
was it was a hotel, the Watergate Hotel, that Nixon had some of his cronies, his lower people in his Democratic Party, like with whatever party, I don't know which party, it's not Democratic, Republican, whatever party, had his lower cronies go and try to find shit for the other person running against him, like some shit against them at the Watergate Hotel.
So
those
they
people
were staying there. They were like spies.
They were spies. They were trying to break into whatever hotel room that he had some shit in, and apparently there was audio or something running, and they heard the whole break-in and all the shit and them talking about it, and then he had to resign and all kinds of shit because he wasn't supposed to be doing that.
I thought this honestly had something to do with water.
Like, I have a basic understanding of it. I don't know all the fine details of it, but my real question is, like, who named Watergate Salad? Pistachio pudding, crushed pineapple, miniature marshmallows, chopped walnuts, and whipped cream.
That sounds fucking delicious.
It's kind of weird though.
Mm.
Like it's an acquired flavor, I would say. Not everybody would like it. I think it's good. I don't know. I mean, I thought it'd be funny if Watergate salad was named after the Watergate scandal.
It might be.
It's probably
That's
not
the
though.
thing.
And why do we have to call every scandal a
Gate.
Yeah.
You remember the Deflate Gate?
Yeah.
And then my favorite picture ever is that guy, and it's just like a screenshot of him, and apparently he told
Tom Brady.
He told the CNN lady, he was like, I felt the balls and they were perfect. And that's what it says across the bottom.
I'm just
I
like
want
where.
the balls that are
I wonder if that term came from the Watergate scandal, so now everything.
It
Well,
does.
nobody
Everything.
understood
After
it,
Watergate,
so they
everything
just
became a
kept-
something gate scam. They did it started in the 90s. It became a thing when just everything was. It was
Yeah.
Clinton Gate, and they just kept on, and then it became a thing where now everything is something gate.
I did.
I
thought
guess
it
that
had
answers
something
that
to do with
question. No, it's just, that was just the name of the hotel,
water. See?
the Watergate.
Going back to Woodrow Wilson, when we repealed the Glass-Steagall Act, that was also really shitty. That stopped a lot of bad things from happening from banks, but they were like, nah, we need less regulation because banks do good stuff.
Alright. Can I do mine now?
Yes.
I mean, you can. That's a question you need to ask yourself because it just
Take a minute.
Yeah,
Take a
try.
deep breath.
Think about it for a minute and then try. Give it your best shot.
Yeah. I'm just going to put it out there that regardless, this is getting posted because we're at almost 40 minutes and that's
Yeah.
the whole episode for us. So,
Yeah.
you do whatever. This is getting posted.
Y'all.
All right,
Let's take it in, by
we're
the
done.
way.
We're done.
All
then.
right, so are we doing? Y'all just want to do final thoughts?
We're going to do
Yeah.
President's Part 2 soon,
Yeah.
and we are going to talk about
No.
Bill Clinton and Watergate again.
Well, we hope you guys enjoy this.
We do
fucking-
hope you enjoyed
We
it.
tried. We tried.
This is what it's like about half the time,
Yeah.
and we're gonna post it anyway, so you
We're
guys
posting it anyway, so
you can
what's
kinda-
for y'all?
kind of understand the bullshit we have to deal with trying to make this wonderful
FDR was a
podcast.
four-term president. His last term was in like 46 or so. Don't you start talking. And he expanded the Federal Reserve's power. The Federal Reserve is piece
Your
of shit.
feelings
Fuck them. They should have no
about
power over us. The United States should be controlling its own currency. All right, I'm done.
All right. So what did we actually cover in this one? Should we do final
We
thoughts?
covered
or
a bunch. We
anything?
covered a bunch of outtakes. And
Final thoughts. All right, Watergate is a hotel.
It has nothing to do
Stuff
with water.
happened.
No, we only
Woodrow
did
Wilson is a
fire.
shitty president. FDR is a mediocre president. And Bill Clinton likes vaginas.
There's a
Monica
whole
Lewinsky
website,
loves
possibly
the
more
dick.
than one,
Loves
but
the dick.
and-
dedicated to dick jokes about Bill Clinton.
And Watergate salad's good.
And Watergate salad is good. If
Yeah.
it's got watercress or whatever
It
the
does
fuck
not.
that shit is
It
called.
does not.
What's the water thing?
Watermelon.
No,
It is
it's
watercress.
like
Yeah,
little
it's
nuts.
watercress,
Is it
yeah.
watercress?
Yeah, it's watercress. I was just
Yeah,
fucking with
that's
you.
just
Okay.
yummy.
So, and Kelly's just back here confused as hell. We're
Sounds
done
like
because we
Victorian
don't know
style.
presidents and we've drank too much. We love y'all.
Mother has a
The
family.
presidents didn't go so well.
Didn't go so well. I'll leave that in.
It was fun though.
I had a good time.
Thank y'all.
They're getting